Section 1 of Conquest Over Time. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. This recording is by Mark Smith of Simpsonville, South Carolina. Conquest Over Time by Michael Shaara. Section 1. When the radiogram came in, it was 10:28 ship's time, and old 29 was exactly 3.4 light-years away from Diomed 3. Travis threw her wide open and hoped for the best. By 4:10 that same afternoon, -3 burned-out generators and fronting a warped ion screen, old 29 touched the atmosphere and began homing down. It was a very tense moment. Somewhere down in that great blue disk below, a mapping command ship sat in an open field, sending up the beam which was guiding them down. But it was not the mapping command that was important. The mapping command was always first. What mattered now was to come in second, any kind of second, close or wide, mile or eyelash, but second come hell or high water. The clouds peeled away. Travis, staring anxiously down, could see nothing but mist and heavy cloud. He could not help sniffing the air and groaning inwardly. There is no smell quite as expensive as that of burned generators. He could hear the old man repeating over and over again, as if all space was not one of the richest companies in existence, "Burned generators, boy, is burned money, and don't you forget it." Fat chance me forgetting it, Travis thought gloomily, twitching his nostrils. But a moment later, he did. For Diomed 3 was below him, and Diomed 3 was an open planet. It happened less often nowadays that the mapping command ran across intelligent life, and it was even less often that the intelligent life was humanoid. But when it happened, it was an event to remember. For space travel had brought with it two great problems. The first was contact, the second was trade. For many years man had prohibited contact with intelligent humanoids who did not yet have space travel, on the grounds of the much-discussed maturity theory. As time went by, however, and humanoid races were discovered which were biologically identical with man, and as great swarms of completely alien, often hostile races were also discovered, the maturity theory went into discard. "A human being," ran the new slogan, "is a human being," and so came the first great contact law, which stated that any humanoid race, regardless of its place on the evolutionary scale, was to be contacted.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?